Previously on the Crystal Palace Career Mode series, we signed Winston Reid from West Ham United. We also managed to sign striker Danny Ings from Burnley for only £3 million, brought in young left back Luke Garbutt on season loan from Everton, signed the young striker Mbolo from Basel, and unfortunately went down 4-0 in our first match against Arsenal. Episode 3, here we go. G'day guys, how's it going? It is Jarrad HD here. Welcome to episode number 3 of season 1 of the Crystal Palace Career Mode series. Thank you guys so much for the amazing response on episode 2. I'm so sorry for not having an episode up last night. I really wanted to. I recorded this yesterday morning, but I ended up going out last night and didn't get a chance to edit it all together and get the commentary together, so I am very sorry about that. Might do a double upload of this series in the next few days to catch up and keep it in the cycle with the Real Madrid Career Mode series. So thank you to everybody that liked the previous video and everybody that is new around here. We are going to kick off this episode with a matchup at home against West Ham United. It's just looking crazy. The graphics on this game are crazy, and I really hope that we can pick up 3 points in this episode at Selhurst Park. We did end up losing 4-0 to Arsenal in the last episode of the first game, so we really want to get some form back in the league, and I really am happy that I chose Crystal Palace because Selhurst Park looks absolutely amazing on the game. As we get into things here, O'Brien is on the ball here for West Ham, passing it to Ravel Morrison. A bit of a mix-up in the box, and a great save there from Speroni, our goalkeeper, denying Kevin Nolan. As we push on in the 43rd minute, it is going to be Campbell here passing it around in the box. It's going to end up at Wilfried Zaha's feet, and the Man United player just puts it wide to the left-hand side of the goals. If only that would have gone in, Selhurst Park would have erupted. It would have been absolutely amazing, but unfortunately it did not happen. But in the 70th minute, second half, it is cleared there, so 66th minute, and then Kevin Nolan is on the ball. He's going to pass it to Zarate, and the Argentine striker gets it in the back of the net, but just look on the replay. Hangeland fell over freaking the West Ham player when he was about to make the tackle, and if he wouldn't have fallen over, he could have easily gotten to the ball. And he freaking got taken out. Just look on the close-up here. Look, he freaking flips and lands on his head. Shouldn't have been allowed a goal, but it happened, unfortunately, and that caused us to drop 3 points, losing 1-0 to Crystal Palace at home. And I really feel that we need to bring in a new defender to fix up this defense. And there were 2 defenders that I wanted. The first one is Curtis Davies, obviously, from Hull City, the 29-year-old centre-back. And the second one is Robert Huth, the German centre-back, the brick wall from Stoke City. I went in for both of these players. For Curtis Davies, I offered £2.3 million, I think, something like that. And for Huth, I offered 2.7 million plus Delaney. So hopefully we can get one of these clubs to accept our transfer offer. And it seems as if Hull City have accepted the £2.3 million offer there for Curtis Davies, their English centre-back. If we can manage to land his signature, he will be a great addition to our defence. So of course we're going to give him a crucial first-team player role. And Curtis Davies is my newest signing at Crystal Palace. What a great addition to the side. Moving on to the second matchup of the episode, we are travelling to St James's Park in Newcastle to take on Newcastle United, the side that I was considering doing for this career mode series. They were the side that I did in FIFA 14, so I have a strong connection with Newcastle United. But connections don't matter anymore because we want to go there and absolutely smash them. We need to start getting some points on the board if we don't want to get relegated and if we want to keep our job. This is the Newcastle United side. It is definitely a lot stronger than ours. Papi Cisse, De Jong, Sissoko is a beast. I want to bring him in eventually in the career mode. Timmy Krul, he's a great player in defense. Janmaat, it's going to be impossible to break down Newcastle, and we're going to have to be on our top of our game if we want to get any points out of this. As you can see, we are playing our strongest side, playing a 4-1-2-1-2 formation. Danny Ings and Campbell partnering together up front, and then Dirt, Davies and Reid debuting together for the first time as a partnership. Hopefully they can be the backbone of this team and keep us in the league. league this season. But Jonas Gutierrez is on the ball here in the 17th minute, laying it off to Cisse. What a freaking strike there from Papi Cisse. Not sure what Speroni was doing, but oh, that is absolutely rocket of a shot there from Papi Cisse. As we progress to the 34th minute, Gutierrez on the ball yet again. Takes a deflection, luckily for us. I reckon it was going in the top corner of the net. Speroni would have just gotten to it, but takes a deflection off Winston Reid, and it goes out for a corner, but nothing came from it. In the 68th minute, Blassie whips it into Danny Ings, and a good save there from Timmy Krul. Great positioning from the Dutch keeper, stopping Danny Ings from getting a goal. And as we progressed into the 80th minute, it is Cheick Tiote just firing one over the top of the crossbar, pushing on into the 79th minute. It's late on in this matchup, and it is going to be Blassie on the ball here, cutting in 86th minute, and he puts it just to the left-hand side of the goals. I was so angry when I did not score that. That could have tied things up, and look how freaking close that was. That was going top left-hand corner, but Blassie just a little bit off balance and put a little bit too much power into it. Unfortunately, we go down 1-0 to Newcastle United at St James's Park. I would have liked to get a point out of that matchup, but there's not much we can do now. We've got to look forward to the next fixture. But before the next fixture, we have to deal with transfer deadline day. And the first piece of action, deadline day, is from Leeds United. They want to buy our 30-year-old keeper, Lewis Price. And I accepted it because they gave £25,000 more than his market value. So, of course, I will let him go. He's only our third string keeper, so I will let him go if it means we have a bit of space freed up on the roster and $450,000 in the bank. The final matchup of the episode is going to be at home, Selhurst Park yet again, and it is going to be against relegation side Burnley. They are going to be, this is going to be a 6-pointer for us really, because they are going to be down the bottom of the table. Hopefully not with us, but well, hopefully we're not going to be down the bottom with them, but we potentially could be, so we really need to get some points on the board. Playing a new 4-5-1 formation, Danny Ings, the lone striker, with Zaha and Campbell being our centre attacking midfielders. Want to try Campbell out in the centre attacking midfield, see if he is any good there. So hopefully we can get a few goals into the back of the net in this matchup. There is the Burnley side. Kieran Trippier, definitely a very good defender. And Jutovic, I can't even pronounce the striker's name, but I know him and Vokes are some good damn strikers. Of course, Danny Ings coming up against his former side in Burnley, so hopefully he can get a few goals to say that he does not miss them at all. But oh, Curtis Davies almost getting a go-ahead goal there off the corner in the 27th minute. That would have been a great start to the game. Curtis Davies could have got his first goal as a Crystal Palace boy. But it is going to be Jones here, passing it to Taylor in the 48th minute. He's going to pass it back there to Jutovic, and it just goes to the left-hand side. My heart sunk when I saw that going for what I thought was going in the back of the net, but fortunately nothing came from it. And then the 51st minute, Taylor whips it in. Yet again, Jutovic just putting it over the top of the bar. And it was a very boring match, just like the one a few weeks ago where it ended 0-0. And just like real life, it ends 0-0 in this matchup. So that is how we are going to wrap up the episode, lads. A 0-0 draw against Burnley. Hopefully next episode we can get a few more points on the board. But luckily, we have finally gotten 1 point in the Premier League. Next episode, we're playing Arsenal in the Capital One Cup, which is going to be difficult. Then we have Leicester in the Premier League, and finally Everton after that. If you lads did enjoy this episode, make sure you smash that like button, it really helps me out. Make sure that you subscribe if you are new around here, and follow me on Twitter at JarradHD. Most importantly lads, have a great day. It's been JarradHD here, I'm out, peace.